What do you think is India's favorite snack? Quick hint, it is not bhujia, not even samosa. India's favorite snack is Dolo. Do you know the tablet Dolo? At least 3.5 billion of them have been sold since the beginning of this pandemic. Dolo 650 is a painkiller. It treats headache, fever. Why did we consume 3.5 billion of them? Were so many of us sick in the last 2 years? Did doctor tell us to munch on these pills, or did we do what we do best? Self-medicate. Hello and welcome. I am ROOPA. This is educational series SARVODAYA College of Nursing. Self-medicate, meaning we buy, consume and suggest medicines without consulting a doctor. If we have a headache, we pop a Disprin. If we have cough, we drink cough syrup. If heartburn, pop an antacid. All of these medicines are readily available in most Indian homes. We have a big diverse box of medicine that we like to open on daily basis. But what if that heartburn we just popped an antacid for was not acidity? What if it was our heart signaling something worse, like a heart attack? What we just did was ignore the problem. Ideally, we should spoke to a doctor. Instead, we played doctor. Ended with a misdiagnosis. And this is one of the many problems with self-medication. We all know it. Then why do we do it? One, because we do not feel the need to see a doctor, especially for a minor health issues like a headache, fever, cough, cold or stomachache even. Two, it is expensive. Visiting a doctor at a private facility in India will cost you at least 500 rupees. It can go up to 1500, and this is just cost of the consultation. The doctor may ask you to run tests like an ECG, ultrasound, MRI, and these can cost you up to 4000 rupees. Of course, there are many affordable options like government facilities, but they are always packed. Getting a slot for test is quite a fight, and getting a doctor's appointment is a long wait, so we just pop that pill. It saves us time and money. Also, we have another option, the chemist. In India, chemists double up as doctor. They prescribe medicines when we are not sure which pill to pop. We just ask the nearest chemist. He may not have an MBBS, but he has counter experience, and we have safely assumed that both are same. Well, they are not. Self-medication is dangerous. Again, let me tell you why. These are the most common types of medication we keep at home: antacids, painkillers, antibiotics, cough syrup and sleeping pills. In most India, of these all available over the counter. We consume them without prescription and often lose track of dosage. What happens then? The antacid that you thought was safe can lead to malabsorption. Popping too many of this pill will affect your small intestine. It will not able to absorb enough nutrient. Then the body will become weak, and you may end up with infectious diseases. Then we come to painkillers. Most of us carry them in our office bags. A little headache and we pop these pills. We also generously offer them to our colleagues. You have a headache, take this. Did you know that painkillers can damage your kidney, and overconsumption of painkillers increases the load on kidney that may stop functioning? It may end up on dialysis or need a transplantation. Extreme cases, but very much possible. Painkillers may give us a quick relief from a headache or toothache, but they also increase chance of heart attack. Then several reputed doctors will say the danger of self-medication is real. The danger of over-medication is real too. Painkillers are not our best friends. They have links to stomach ulcer. Then come to antibiotic. It can contribute to antibiotic resistance. For example, antibiotic medicines kill bacteria in our body without harming us. When Alexander Fleming discovered the first antibiotic penicillin in 1924, it was considered a medical miracle. It meant people would no longer die because of bacterial infection caused by a simple cut. 97 years later, the abuse of antibiotic has put us at risk all over again. India is the largest consumer of antibiotics in the world in 2020. At least 16,290 million doses were sold in India. We have overused these medicines to an extent that the bacteria in our body have become resistant to them. So in case if you have urinary tract infection and the doctor will gives you an antibiotic, that's good chance the pill will not work on you. That's what we call antibiotic resistance. And it is very scary when a person become resistant, medicine stop working on body. It becomes impossible for a doctor to treat. Antibiotic resistance or drug resistance has become one of the leading cause of death. Globally, it killed over 1.2 million people in 2019, that is 3,500 deaths per day. Another reason why we should not self-medicate, we don't know how the medicine can interact with our food. It may react with our existing medicines like diabetes medicine or thyroid medicine. What we do not realize is that every medicine has a side effect. Then you must have heard Remdesivir. It is an antiviral drug used to treat the Wuhan virus. India gave this pill a restricted and emergency use approval last year. Soon the people rushed to get their hands on the pill since this drug was sold only to those with a valid prescription. People began sharing prescriptions over WhatsApp, but no one realized that this pill has risk of birth defect. But people don't know about this. They are buying more new Remdesivir like Dolo. Today most of us, a couple of sneezes, we start popping pill. One person in the family tests positive and the remaining members start taking so-called precautionary medication because of ready availability of drugs. Most countries' medicines list under different schedule. One category is prescription drugs. Another is for drugs that must be sold with a cautionary label. So India do not have a category for over-the-counter drug. In fact, the phrase OTC has no legal recognition in India. What is worse, a lot of medicines are sold without a prescription. So what we need urgently are strict and implementable rules. This is the first step towards stopping self-medication. And here is what else we can do: make verified medical professionals more accessible, and online consultation platform have helped tremendously as a virtual meeting, but more need to be done, especially keeping in mind the rural population. We must also address the affordability of healthcare. This will encourage more people to seek medical help. And finally, we must educate ourselves, be responsible, trust the experts, stop forwarding WhatsApp remedies, stop sharing your prescription to others, because all of this will not help. Instead, they will harm only to your friends or family. I hope you all stop self-medication after watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.